Okay, let's see. What is this? Is this all right? I need to make sure that this is picking up sound and that this is all working. Okay, and that's what this is basically here for. I am trying to make sure that all of this works and that we are getting sound. Let's see. Are we getting sound? See, that seems to be the issue that I'm trying to solve here. If I can figure out if we are getting sound or not, then I will be good. Let's see. Are we getting sound? Well, it looks like that's responding. Let's see if this works. Okay. Um, this is just the test to make sure we're getting sound, because that's the last thing that I need to fix here. Because once we're getting sound, we're good to go. And that is the only thing I really need to make sure that we are get that this is pretty much ready to go. Now, once the sound is there, we will be able to start moving. I have this camera. I know you guys can't see it right now, but I'm actually playing around with the settings. I have this camera, and I just need to make sure that we are getting sound. Whoo! Well, is that working? Or is this requiring that I have to be up really, really stupidly close? Um, because if it's requiring I have to be up stupidly close, there's a good chance that I'm going to have to actually get my personal mic and plug it into my DAW. And while I don't want to do that and don't want to necessarily plug it into my DAW, making sure that this works appropriately is going to be the most important thing that I need to do. Okay? Because that's going to be the most important thing that actually needs to happen. Some of these cameras don't pick up volume too well, and so I would need to adjust for that, and that's going to be the most important thing here. But I figured I would start making this channel to start live streaming, since we're doing a lot of music related things, and a lot of things are typically going pretty well. So I want to make sure that we have a lot to really handle here, and that we can do a lot with that. Um, Especially because I want to make sure that we have a YouTube channel that I could particularly utilize, and it's going to make more sense when we do it. Um, that's just the bottom line, you know, um, is making sure that everything here actually works the way that it needs to work. Um, but once we get that going, I will then have an effective YouTube channel that I'm going to start working with in terms of doing live improvisations and various other things. I do think that that's going to be a very, 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 very important thing, and will help with everything that we need in terms of pushing and promoting the music as well as the YouTube channel. I think that since we have some press now and we have various things that are working for us, an endorsement with Staccato AI, which is an AI DAW, not to be confused with a lot of the AI things going around where you have passive control, but rather things that we have physical control of. I think that this is going to make a very strong push in the general directions of where we need it to go. And I'm sort of impressed with that. Um, I'm pleased with that, as a matter of fact. This is also going to help us move in the directions that we need to. And so once I figure this out, we will have pretty much everything else that we need in terms of what is going on. Um, and we'll actually be able to build a channel. Okay. I waited to try to build a channel until I had all of these things correct, and I feel I have those things correct now. It's just adjusting the volume to make sure that this thing is actually picking up. If this camera is not strong enough, then I'm going to have to use my personal mic, which I didn't want to do, but I will do. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this now and check it.